This is our last section of this unit. We're going to talk about real-world applications for linear equations. So a swimming pool, when full, holds a certain amount of water. When the drain is opened, the amount of water in the pool drains out at a constant rate. The graph shows the amount of water, W gallons, in the pool H hours after the drain is opened. So find the vertical intercept and explain what information it gives about the situation. So we need to find the vertical line. The vertical line is the y-axis, and that is 648,000. What that's saying is that's the amount of water, so that's gallons starting in the pool. So that's how much the pool can hold. Then we talk about the constant rate, the slope. So it's negative because it's going down at a constant rate. You'll notice that it crosses a coordinate point here, crosses a coordinate point here, and again, the last one. So it's going down at a constant rate every single time. It looks like it's going down about 100,000 every 50 hours. So down 100,000 every 50 hours. But we want to know how many gallons does it go down per hour. So remember that division, or that fraction line is the same thing as a division sign. So if I divide 100,000 by 50, I get 2,000 per one. So 2,000 gallons per 1 hour. So it's going down 200 gallons per hour. Next one, Jeanette rents a bike while visiting a city. She pays $7 per hour to rent the bike. She also pays $8 to rent a baby seat for the bike. She says the amount for the baby seat no matter how many hours she rents the bike. She pays that amount. The graph shows her total cost $C after H hours. So the vertical intercept, again, is the y-intercept. It's $8. And that's the price per baby seat, right? You pay that no matter what. Then the slope is positive. It's going up. So we need to find where does it cross perfectly. Well, the only other place that we know for sure it crosses perfectly is at the end. And it goes up from 8 to 64. So that is going up $56. So it went up $56 and it went over 8 hours. So per hour is 7, which we knew above. So that's $7 per hour to rent the bike. Anne and Kayla want to join the YMCA. There's a joining fee, plus they need to make monthly payments. After 4 months, Anne pays a total of $228. After 6 months, Kayla pays a total of $298. So we need to find what our y-intercept is and what our slope is. So in order to find the slope, we're going to have to use information from past sections where we made coordinate points. So in the first coordinate point, we're going to talk about Anne. Anne went for 4 months and paid $228. And then Kayla went for 6 months and paid $298. So we need to find the change in y over the change in x. Well, from $228 to $298, it was $70. And then from 4 to 6, that was 2 months. So this is going to be $35 per month. So that is our rate of change. Y equals 35. Sorry, not y. It tells us up above that the total cost needs to be C. So C equals 35, N, because N is going to stand for number of months. But now we need to find what is our starting point. Well, if we look at Kayla's, you actually just pick either one. We do 4 times 35. So 4 times 35. Because remember, 35 is how much they pay per month, and she went for 4 months. Well, 4 times 35 is $140. But you see that she paid $228. So we need to take 228 and subtract 140 to find the joining fee. where the joining fee is $88. So $88 is our starting point. You would find that $88 was the same if you did it for Kayla's as well. So now we want to know for a whole year, 12 months, what is the total cost of joining the Y? So our total cost, so instead of N, we're going to write 12 because that's our number of months, plus 88. 35 times 12 is 420, plus 88 is $508 for a year membership. And our last question, all the employees of a garden center are giving a 40-cent per hour raise each year. You make $7.15 per hour after 3 years as an employee. Write a linear equation that models your salary per hour, S, in terms of the number of years, N, you have worked at the garden center. Then find your hourly salary after 6 years. So we know that every single year you get a 40-cent increase. So if $7.15 is your total, and we know that you get 40 cents per year, so to find that, we want to know what is the starting rate. So what would be the starting rate that you got paid? But we know that instead of number of years, we're going to put 3 because you were there for 3 years. So we need to find what is 0.4 or 0.40 times 3, which is $1.20. So 7.15 equals 1.20 plus question mark, because that's our starting. So we subtract $1.20 from each side. And you find that the starting rate was $5.95. That was your starting rate. So our starting rate is $5.95. And for any number of years, you get a 40-cent raise, and this is your salary. So this is the first part of the question. So that's the first part of the question. The next part of the question is they want to know after 6 years. So what is your salary with a 40-cent increase for 6 years and a starting of $5.95 going to be? Well, 0.4 times 6 is $2.40 plus $5.95 means that it will be $8.35 per hour.